The rise of the hitman Stevie J at Bad Boy. Stevie J, the name synonymous with crafting hits for some of hip-hop's biggest names, started his journey at Bad Boy Records. Founded by Sean Diddy Combs, Bad Boy was a breeding ground for talent. It was a label that epitomized the flashy, extravagant era of hip-hop in the 90s. Stevie J, a gifted musician and producer, quickly rose within the ranks. He became an integral part of Bad Boy's signature sound. His talent was undeniable. Hits like Notorious Big, Mo Money, Mo Problems and Puff Daddy's I'll Be Missing You solidified his position. Stevie J was a hitmaker and Bad Boy was his proving ground. The energy at Bad Boy was electric. It was a melting pot of ambition, creativity, and a relentless pursuit of success. The label was a family, with Diddy at its helm, guiding and shaping the careers of its artists. Stevie J thrived in this environment. He collaborated with some of the biggest names in music, he honed his craft and built a reputation for creating chart-topping hits. The future looked bright for Stevie J and his star was on a meteoric rise. However, beneath the surface of success and glamour, cracks began to appear. The relationship between Stevie J and Diddy, once perceived as mentor and protege, started to shift. Promises were made, whispers of a brighter future, of greater recognition and rewards for Stevie J's undeniable talent. But these promises remained unfulfilled, leaving Stevie J feeling increasingly disillusioned and undervalued within the Bad Boy empire. As time went on, the lack of follow-through on Diddy's part created a growing tension. Stevie J, despite his loyalty and dedication to the label, felt increasingly sidelined. His creative input was stifled, and his contributions seemed to be overshadowed by Diddy's larger-than-life persona. The once promising partnership began to sour. The unfulfilled promises cast a shadow over Stevie J's time at Bad Boy. Diddy, a master marketer and businessman, saw immense potential in Stevie J. He promised him the world fame, fortune, and the opportunity to shape the sound of a generation. These promises weren't merely verbal, they were intertwined with the very fabric of Bad Boy's image. Stevie J was often seen by Diddy's side, a testament to his importance within the Bad Boy family. However, the reality was different. Despite his significant contributions to the label's success, Stevie J felt increasingly marginalized. The promised solo projects never materialized. The financial rewards he was due seemed to disappear into the Bad Boy machinery. His creative input was often ignored or appropriated without proper credit. Stevie J was becoming increasingly frustrated and disillusioned. The music industry is notoriously cutthroat, and Bad Boy was no exception. The pressure to deliver hits was immense, and Diddy, known for his demanding personality, created a high-stakes environment. While this fueled creativity and ambition, it also fostered a culture where individual aspirations could be easily overshadowed by the label's pursuit of dominance. The breaking point came when Stevie J felt his loyalty was taken for granted. He was a key player in the Bad Boy empire, yet he was treated like a cog in the machine. His contributions were not acknowledged, his ideas were not given the weight they deserved, and the promises made to him remained unfulfilled. The realization dawned on him. He had to choose his own path, even if it meant leaving the perceived security of Bad Boy behind. The environment at Bad Boy was intense. The label was known for its lavish parties, extravagant spending, and fierce internal competition. This created a pressure cooker atmosphere where loyalty was demanded, and stepping out of line could have consequences. Stevie J, despite his growing discontent, remained loyal to Diddy and the Bad Boy family. He believed in the vision, the music, and the camaraderie that they had built. However, this loyalty came at a price. There were whispers of Diddy's controlling nature, of artists feeling pressured to conform to his vision. Stories of financial mismanagement and artists being taken advantage of began to surface. Stevie J found himself caught in the crosshairs of this toxic culture. He was torn between his loyalty to Diddy and his own desire for creative freedom and recognition. The breaking point for Stevie J came when he realized that his loyalty was being exploited. The unfulfilled promises were not just oversights, they were a pattern of behavior. Diddy, despite his public persona of generosity and support, was more interested in maintaining his own power and control. Stevie J saw that his own dreams and aspirations were being sacrificed at the altar of Diddy's ambition. The realization was painful, but it was also liberating. Stevie J decided to reclaim his narrative. He chose to bet on himself, even if it meant walking away from the Bad Boy empire. His departure, while amicable on the surface, sent shockwaves through the industry. It exposed the darker side of Bad Boy, the price of loyalty, and the consequences of unfulfilled promises. Leaving Bad Boy was a pivotal moment in Stevie J's career. It was a leap of faith, a decision fueled by the desire to control his own destiny. He stepped out from the shadow of Diddy and embarked on a journey of self-discovery and artistic exploration. He knew his worth and was determined to prove that he could thrive outside the confines of a label that no longer served his interests. Free from the constraints of Bad Boy, Stevie J flourished. He continued to produce music, this time on his own terms. He collaborated with a diverse range of artists, exploring new sounds and pushing creative boundaries. He established himself as a sought-after producer, his name synonymous with quality and innovation. Stevie J's journey is a testament to the power of self-belief and the importance of staying true to one's artistic vision. He refused to be defined by his past experiences or limited by the expectations of others. He embraced his independence and used it as fuel to reach new heights in his career. Although his time at Bad Boy was marked by disappointment and unfulfilled promises, it ultimately served as a valuable lesson. It taught him the importance of self-worth, the pitfalls of blind loyalty, and the power of taking control of one's own narrative. Stevie J emerged from the experience stronger, more resilient, and more determined than ever to make his mark on the music industry.